Hello there, Cougars. It is Mr. Klein, and I just wanted to do a quick presentation with you. Freshmen, we did a little bit of this already at Freshman Welcome, but we didn't have a whole lot of time, and so I wanted to spend a little bit of time with you working on this now, and just have an opportunity to talk with you about things you need to be expecting as you're going forward as freshmen into your high school career. It's probably very difficult for you at this point to envision yourself walking across the stage in May of 2023, but that date is not that far away. Only really 3.5 years from now, you will be venturing forth as an adult with your high school diploma, ready to go into the world. And that's really exciting stuff. And we here at Kennedy and in the Cedar Rapids Community School District want to do everything we can to prepare you for that time. But while you're here, there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to talk about with you. There's a lot of stuff you're going to be working on in your classes. There's going to be a lot of things you'll be learning. And I want you to think about during the 4 years that you'll be here, the 3.5 years really, between now and May of 2023, what can happen to you? What can you become to make you not just educated, but a better person, a person who can better affect the world around them? One of the things that we've been working on in the district is what we call a profile of a graduate. And the profile of the graduate is 5 areas that we believe are extraordinarily important for you when it comes to graduation in terms of what we hope you develop, what we want you to develop as an individual prior to you graduating from our schools. And as you can see on the chart on the screen, there's 5 basic areas: creativity, citizenship, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking / problem solving. And all of those are very important. And what research tells us is that these areas are important mostly because they will help you to become successful in the workplace in the future. And that's very important to me. I want you to be employable. I want you to be able to have a life where you can be productive. Those are good things. But today I'd like to talk about 2 of these areas especially that I think are extraordinarily important when it comes to how we interact with the world around us. Notably, when we talk about citizenship and communication, we often are thinking again about impacts on career. But in my view, a more important thing that we need to be thinking about is how we treat each other. Because as you probably know, the experience that you have at home, the experience that you have at the places you might work, the experience that you have at school is very much influenced by how other people interact and treat you. And when you feel like the places that you are not positive places, when you feel like the places that you are negative places, or you feel as if you are not someone who fits in, then your experience will not be what you want it to be. It will not be a positive place, a positive experience. And what we want more than anything for you is to exit this school with the skills and the knowledge of not only the content that you're going to learn in classes, but I think sometimes even more importantly, an understanding of how to best treat other people. We want you to be kind. The idea of Kinder Kennedy grew out of a need in our building to express a positive, welcoming, and important place for people to be. We want this to be a place where you feel like you belong because you all do belong here. And we want you to walk out of the school with those skills and abilities to treat others in that way as well. What we have to remember is that we as a community are very diverse. We have a wide variety of different people with lots of different backgrounds, lots of different experiences, and even in some instances where we seem like we may be very similar to each other, we have way different life experiences that causes us to see the world very differently. We have to be a community that welcomes everyone to the table, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter what you believe in. You are a member of our community and you belong here. And we need this to be something that is expressed by everyone in the building, not just adults and not just individuals who want to express this. It's something that we really need to think about. So in your class today, in your homeroom, I want you to think about, what can I do as an individual to make others feel welcome in our community? Because the change that we want to address, or the change that we want to have happen, has to occur at the individual level by every individual in the building, treating each other in a way that is welcoming and kind. What does it mean to be kind to each other? It's for some people a matter of being pleasant, and that's nice. We want people to be pleasant, but the reality is that we need to be more than just pleasant. We need to go out of our way to make others feel welcome, to make others feel loved, and to help people feel supported. Kindness is not about being soft or being taken advantage of, but what it is about is lifting other people up and being willing to be lifted up by others. It means taking some time to compliment other people. It means taking some time to stand up for other people. One of the things that we know in a high school setting is that individuals oftentimes who engage in behavior that is not appropriate, that is considered rude or unkind, don't jump into that level of engagement initially. They start off with jokes. They start off with soft comments, things that are maybe other people just brush away as, well, they're just being them. We have to be willing as a community, as individuals, to address those things right away so that there is no question in people's minds about what kind of attitude we all want to have as a community in this school. We need to be able and willing to address other people who are being unkind, but to address them in a way that is kind. We can make other people's lives better, and it will not only cost you nothing as an individual, but it will make your life better and make you feel better in the process. Kindness is about standing up against things that are not right. Kindness is about standing up against things that are harmful to others. We know that individuals that come to this school, that are part of our school community, that are part of our Kennedy family, come from a variety of different backgrounds. We do not have time, and we do not have the ability to be accepting of individuals who choose to be hateful towards other people. It is extremely important that we address hate when it pops up. It is extremely important that we're willing to talk about these things so that individuals can feel welcome in our community. Discrimination and bigotry have no place at this school, and it is extremely important that everyone, adults and students, take time to identify and speak out against this type of activity. Again, as I stated before, a lot of times these things crop up initially with jokes, with playing around, with quote unquote, I'm just kidding. That's not going to work. We have to be intentional about the things that we say and that we do so that we do not create an atmosphere where individuals feel unwelcome. This is extraordinarily important to the mission of being a kinder school. So, in tying back to what we talked about earlier with the profile of a graduate, we want citizens who are capable of strong communication and the ability to collaborate with others. We have to recognize that our words, our actions, and representation matters. The things that we do, the things that we say, reflect on who we are as individuals. When it comes time to show who you are, what do you put out there? You have social media profiles. What do they say about you? What do the things that you post on social media say about you? The words that you use on social media, just as much as the words that you use in school, make a difference. And they tell others what your priorities are. You have the opportunity as a freshman with a fresh start here at Kennedy to make this school a better place because you have the ability to put out there kindness, respect, and caring for others. What do you put out right now about what you believe in and what you think? What do you tell others about yourself? And what do you want others to think about you?